Hello and welcome to Girls Got Game. I'm your host, Katie Sue Christianson, and today we will be talking about women's college basketball, winter sports updates, and wrapping it up with a game to decide underrated and overrated athletes. So stay tuned because Girls Got Game starts right now. And we're back. With me, as always, I have Mia Flores. How are you?
As usual, I'm thugging.
Awesome. We're matching today. Look how cute we are in our green. We're fabulous. And with me, I have Girls Got Game debut, Judah Wells over here, producer in the studio. Thank you for being here. How are you?
Very good and excited to be here.
Yeah, talking women's college basketball. Very exciting. And Austin Suarez, as always, we love having you back. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited to talk some women's hoops.
Yes. So if you don't know, women's college basketball has been very entertaining and awesome. We have UConn, UCLA, Texas, South Carolina, and LSU on top right now.
Yep.
They are all kind of killing it. It's kind of very close. But UConn on top as the headliner, undefeated, 34-0. Crazy stuff. Are you guys surprised? I know that this is not the first time it's happened, so I know, Judah, please take it away.
Not necessarily surprised, but it is still special and still very, very impressive to go undefeated in any college league, especially basketball, because it's just such a long season. It's huge. And yes, they've done it before. They've done it 5 times before, but that doesn't take away from doing it again in 2026.
Yes. They also have I know they have a lot of different ages, so I think that this will continue to grow. Their team is going to just continue to be awesome. Yeah. I did want to talk, Sarah Strong is an incredible player on UConn. What do you think she's adding to the team? What is she doing for the team right now?
She adds identity to the team beyond just the fact that she brings star power. She literally puts the team on her back. If you're looking at stats, she leads in 4 out of 5 of the major stat categories on that team. She leads in scoring at 18.5 per game, lead rebounder 7.6 per game. She leads in steals with 3.4, and she's the lead blocker at 1.6, and she's a guard. Aside from that, the only other category that she does not lead in is assists. KK Arnold leads with 4.8, but she's right behind her at 4.1. So if you're leading in every category but one, and in the one category you're not leading in, it's by 0.7, that's amazing.
She's completely dominating this team. She's
dominating.
Leading them.
In every way.
Do you think she's leading on and off court?
Yes, has to be. When you see a performance like that consistently every week, there's no way the teammates don't gravitate towards that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I feel like it has to be hard, too. Like, when you have someone that is just, this kind of the star
tearing it up
of the show, but just being there and supporting her and, being ready to be like, thank goodness we have such an incredible girl on our team. What stands out about her game the most? Her scoring, her rebounding, her defensive presence. What is it that you gravitate the most towards?
Well, that's the thing. It's the fact that she's able to do all of it. It's as a guard, and according to every analyst and every coach that talks about her post-game or pre-game and all the hype up towards certain matchups, everyone has said she's just a smart player. She sees the court unlike anybody else. She's able to read smoothly, quickly. She's not hesitant, decisive, and she just elevates her own game with that, and then literally everyone around her with the passes she makes and just leading that team down the court.
Absolutely. So we think UConn's going to be on top?
I think so.
All right.
I think
Austin, that's a great segue into you. You are talking about UCLA.
Yes, I am very excited. UCLA is a, typical football school who's had, not a bunch of success recently. I believe this is their second season in the Big Ten, and they are being anchored offensively and defensively by senior center Lauren Betts, going in at 16.4 points per game, Big Ten and Defensive Player of the Year. But guys, UCLA is absolutely tearing it up. They just won the Big Ten tournament. They're going at 85.5 points a game, mainly thanks to their transfer portal success. They built a powerhouse, with guard Gianna Neepkins, Sienna Betts, and They're going to make a deep NCAA tournament run, and they're a program on the rise. You know, head coach Corey Close has elevated that UCLA program into a national powerhouse.
Yeah, only one loss is crazy.
Yes.
I do think seeing UCLA and Texas together is also going to be interesting. I feel like they're kind of similar teams to me.
Definitely. During the tournament, if it so comes to be UCLA and Texas, that'll be a very interesting one to watch.
Absolutely. Sure. I think it'll be fun. Lauren Betts is one of the most impactful centers in the game right
100%.
now. 100%. Absolutely. What makes her so tough to guard?
I mean, it kind of has to do with being a 6'7" beast on that court at the end of the day. I mean, if you go and you watch tape on Lauren Betts, you'll see her easily march into the paint and just drop the ball in the basket like it's absolutely nothing, like it's nobody's business.
Absolutely. What type of matchups do you think really challenge her, I guess, Lauren? Do you think quicker posts or more physical ones?
Honestly, if you're willing to get physical with a 6'7" beast
You're
such
right.
as Lauren Betts, that's not going to end very well for you. Your best option is probably some speed, probably some steals. You're not going to block Lauren Betts at all.
Yes. Interesting. All right, and that goes. Let's head over to Mia now.
My favorite thing ever is looking at this little rundown for the show and looking at the bottom of the list of options to pick from, and I'm like, I love an underdog. So I want to talk about LSU. They're 27-5 right now. Honestly, of course, it's not undefeated UConn or like crazy UCLA, but
But that's not bad at all.
I hold them dear to my heart because they have a ton of talent right now. It's like we have Anissa Morrow, we've got Pladja Johnson. I wanted to specifically highlight Miss Malaysia Fulali. She's nuts, first of all. It's my favorite way to describe every player on this team ever. But she's currently holds the lead in assists, steals, blocks, and points, which is, come on, 4 out of 5, like, I forgot the name, but whoever Judah was talking
Sarah
about.
Strong. But yes,
yeah,
dominant
Sarah
player.
Strong. 4 to 5. She doesn't hold the rebounds because rebounds is held up by Miss Amaya Joyner with 7.4 averages per game, which is beautiful. But she's 5'10" if we want to talk about 6'7" beasts. Where she's almost there, guys. I swear. But I mean, she's absolutely nuts, and she's really taking this team along with the coach Kim Mulkey, who she's already won championships. So obviously she's got her eyes set on another one. I think that with this team that they have right now, with all of this like talent and especially Malaysia, I've got faith that they can bring it back.
Judah, you actually talked about identity, team identity. I do want, let's make a discussion. What do you think LSU's identity is this season? If we are, this underdog per se,
Right.
they're still working on, obviously. I know Vanderbilt's like real close too and everything, but they're still working. They're still in this. I know Texas and South Carolina aren't the same, but right behind them is LSU. So what do we think that their identity is for this season? Is it just that underdog? Because I feel like it's more than that.
No, they're definitely not just an underdog. They're still a great team. They've still won very impressive games and beaten plenty of people in their path. They don't seem to be slowing down, really. They have losses. The only other team that doesn't is UConn. So it's like you can't just look at that and count them out. So they're still an amazing elite team, and you hate to say something like their resilience is what stands out. Their resilience is their identity, but it still is. It sounds like you're talking about a team that barely made it to the tournament.
Yeah.
But that's
100%.
not them.
And I mean, the biggest thing when I think of, sorry to cut you off,
No,
Judah,
you're good.
but with LSU is physicality.
Yeah.
They are probably one of the most physical teams in the SEC, if not in the entire NCAA women's basketball Division I. I mean, they're super physical. I mean, and that's why, Fulwiley and Johnson are literally neck and neck in stats.
Yes. Absolutely. For Riley, Lauren Betts, and Sarah Strong, who is the most indispensable player out of these girls?
I'm going to be biased. It's Sarah Strong.
I feel like it's hard not to say Sarah Strong.
Yeah.
It's really
I was
hard
about
not
to
to say
say.
Sarah Strong. You can find big, powerful, in pretty much any sport you go into. And not to discredit Mrs. Betts because she is absolutely phenomenal. But she's not that quick, compared to Mrs. Sarah Strong over here.
She's so big. It's hard to be speedy with that. No, I mean it's a compliment.
Yeah.
It's harder to make baskets if you're
It's
not
just
tall.
different
We
play
love you, Miss
styles.
Betts.
Absolutely.
That's how it is.
Guys, real quick, who do you think is coming up on top? Judah?
UConn, I mean, 5 undefeated
Five
seasons.
undefeated.
Nah,
Six.
I'm going LSU.
I like it.
Check back in
Gotta
the
have
queue.
faith.
Have faith. Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
Absolutely.
Talking women's college basketball is so fun, and I love getting to learn more about these amazing players. And yeah, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this segment, but stay tuned because we have winter sports updates after this.
The quick interruption. We'll be right back for your show. For now, let me give you a quick rundown of what the Hitting the Field Network has planned for you. My name is Edgar Rodriguez, and I'm the host of Hitting the Field Season 22, live streaming every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. There, you'll find me and our expert guests talking about everything in the wide world of sports. On Tuesday, get ready because it's Season 10 of Nighttime. Hosted by Andrew Gregg and Joe Geiger, Nighttime keeps you up to date on everything happening in the world of college sports and UCF athletics. Moving on to Wednesday, we have Season 8 of The Combine, hosted by our very own Kathleen Moore. This podcast takes a deep and technical dive into everything NFL, and you won't want to miss that. On Thursday, we go live with Bets, where our Bets boys, Ben Huber, Augie Aronson, and Scott Harris, will give their expert opinion that might just make you some money. On Friday, Season 4 of Girls Got Game takes over with only the hottest topics in women's sports, hosted by none other than Katie Sue Christianson and Mia Flores. And to round out the week, Season 3 of HTFC comes on Saturday, hosted by Octavius Lawrence and Santiago Molina. Soccer never stops, and HTFC will be your stop for everything in the world of football. Make sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok, where you can find non-stop additional content, as well as stay updated on all HTFN news. Lastly, leave a like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the Hitting the Field Network on YouTube. That's all I got. I'm Edgar Rodriguez, signing off. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are here with, of course, Miss Katie Christianson one more time. And we are also here with Ms. Anya Garibashvily. How are you doing, my queen, today?
So excited to talk about winter sports, especially athletes in winter sports, like the up-and-coming stars. So I'm just
Oh,
excited.
God.
This is our winter sports queen.
No, genuinely.
It really is.
Every time
It
we
helps
talk
when you have
winter,
experience.
yeah, you're so right. But obviously, with the end of the Olympics, people would like to think that, oh, winter sports are over. We don't have to talk about it anymore. No, we're still going. We're still going, and we have some lovely athletes to talk to you today about. Who wants to go first? No, I'm kidding. Anya's gonna go first.
Okay, I'll go first. So the athlete that I want to highlight, while not from Team USA, has really made a ripple in the pond when it comes to speed skating. So the athlete in question is Yang Jinru. She's currently 19 years old, but back in 2024, so a couple years ago, she won gold in the Junior Olympics in the 1500 meter speed skating. And for reference, 1500 meters is almost a mile. So she completed it in 2 minutes, 33.148 seconds. And she used a really interesting technique that was broadcast like on the NBC Olympics social medias. It was on NBC Sports, on YouTube, where she used a deception strategy rather than just like sheer speed. Basically what happened in the beginning of the race, she basically sped around and almost lapped the entire pack that she was a part of. But instead of lapping everybody and going back up to the front and wasting that energy, she actually just hung back. And with the way that the speed skating works, you're just going in laps. You're going forever. Even when you do the shorter runs, you're still going for like at least 4 or 5 laps. So for 1500 meters, you're just going around and around and around. And a lot of the other athletes actually forgot that she wasn't in first. They thought she was last. And so what happened was in the penultimate, thank you, Nick Cohn, for that word. In the penultimate lap, so the second to last lap, everyone thinks that, oh my gosh, I'm about to win. I'm at the front of the pack, when really it was already Jingru's last lap, and she had won. It actually helped her teammate, Li Jinzi, I believe I'm saying that right, to get second place because they had the same coach. So the coach actually gave like hand signals during it saying like, hey, you have like one more lap, like keep going, like put it in. And it was something that a lot of analysts, a lot of professional people who study speed skating, who comment on it, had never seen anything like it before.
No. I mean, I haven't seen anything like that before.
I remember seeing that like all over like
It was
TikTok
all over
and
TikTok,
everything.
yeah.
And honestly, I'm not the most well versed in speed skating. I was lost. She would have gotten me too. I'm not even gonna lie. But
This strat is crazy.
no, the strat was absolutely nuts. Like, it makes me like wonder, do you think, like, I wonder like almost who came up with this? Like, do you think that she almost prioritized that strategy instead of the sheer speed when she was training, or what do you think?
I think it was a mixture of both because she still needed to use a lot of energy, especially at the beginning of the race, to make it basically lap almost everybody and get to the back of the pack and then pace yourself that entire time. It's a lot of mental strength, it's a lot of physical strength to be able to push that fast. And also, mind you, 2 minutes 33 seconds for almost a mile. Like, that is insane.
Yeah, not my dreams.
She's so young to be thinking outside of the box like that. I bet her coaches are amazing. But to be thinking like that at that age, you're just going to be continuously growing into this competitor that is always doing new and different things.
And also working with her teammate because like her teammate got second because of the strategy that they put together. And the coach helped around with it. It was a team effort.
That is cool.
Completely.
So sneaky. It's always impressive to see, especially someone so young come up with something like that and like succeed. It's like I'm jealous. But Katie, you had someone you would like to talk about.
Yeah, I'm gonna go quick because I know we're talking a little bit about Paralympics, which is very exciting. But something that sparked this conversation about young teen athletes is Lainey Steen for USA. She's super awesome, 14 years old. Free ski, she's a free ski performer. She's competing at the FIC Park Pipe Junior World Championships in Calgary, but she just won the women's free ski big air final with a total score of 154.50, finishing more than 11 points ahead of the second place, which is kind of insane. Such a big chunk ahead. This big air victory is her second junior world title of 2026, following her free ski slopestyle win earlier in the week. She now has 9 consecutive podium finishes in 2026.
Bang.
Guys, it's not even, we're only in March.
She doesn't even have her driver's
She
license yet.
does not even
She
have
can't
a
even drive.
permit. She doesn't have a permit. And she's podiumed 9 consecutive times at 14 years old. That's insane.
Oh, that's
she
nuts.
doesn't only have talent, she has that consistency. She has that drive. It is incredible. When kids are, right now, in the sport, kids are entering pipeline competitions, smaller competitions. Technically, her difficulty is like out of this world. She has the Cork 900s, Switch 900s, and is already world class in both of those. She's a part of the broader wave of all of these winter sports and these young athletes, like these teen athletes breaking these barriers, free ski, snowboarding, speed skating, and more. Like, it's just happening.
I think we're really seeing a renaissance.
Absolutely.
Period.
There's a huge renaissance that's happening, and it's really awesome. So I'm glad that we got to talk about her and highlight her.
Shout out Lainey Steen.
14 years old, doing way more than I was doing at 14.
Yeah, man, I was not doing a lot at 14. But to round this segment off, we're going to talk about something that, at least me personally, I have been all over the past few weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, the USA Paralympic sled hockey team. Oh my goodness.
It's
If you
awesome.
want to be patriotic about anything, be patriotic about them.
Cheers.
We're undefeated so far, and the lowest margin of victory we've had has been 7. Are we serious? They've had 2 goals scored on them total. But yeah. And they defeated Germany 13-0 to create the largest shutout margin in sled hockey history. They defeated Italy 14-1 to create the largest margin of victory in sled hockey history. And my goat, Declan Farmer, Tampa native, #same. He scored a whole hat trick, an entire hat trick in 6 minutes and 30 seconds. He's the first American to reach 50 career Paralympic points and holds the record for all-time Paralympic career points with 58. He scored 4 goals against Germany, and now He is the all-time leading scorer in Paralympic sled hockey history. Are we serious?
It is pretty awesome. It is pretty awesome. Do you think that the visibility of like online is helping these athletes be accessible to these sports?
absolutely.
1,000%. If you were to ask me the last Paralympics, like, oh, you heard about sled hockey?
I'm sorry, sled hockey? What is that?
That's now.
Yeah.
But no, I'm seeing Declan Farmer all over everywhere.
No, it is
And
awesome.
honestly, the fact that he's from like Tampa, it makes me connect with him like so much more. I'm like
Yeah.
hashtag represent.
Yeah, I also
know?
saw that. Honestly, like like Peacock also like has like winter sports and everything. They're marketing Paralympics just as much.
Yes, and that's so important.
Yes.
Because I feel like, especially this Olympic cycle, it's a lot better. And I think social media has helped with that because I know everybody's seen the Paralympic TikToks where they make fun of their athletes. I know I have. Have you guys?
Low-key, yeah.
Yeah.
But that marketing helps people realize it's like, oh, there's a whole other Olympics that happens after the main one.
Let's keep the hype going.
Let's keep it going.
keep the
Like,
hype
these
going.
athletes, it is the same gold. It is the same arenas. Everything's the same, but actually harder because it's also disabled athletes all on top of it. And
Yeah.
they don't get enough spotlight on this. So
No.
I'm getting the
And-
wrap it up signal, so I'm going to finish my rant
You
right
know
there.
what? It's everybody here and everybody at home's job to get them the attention they deserve. So while we go to commercial break, I want to see everybody following USA Hockey. We will be back next segment. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
It's that time of year again, and another NASCAR Cup Series season means another edition of the Daytona 500. Once again, fans flooded the Daytona International Speedway last weekend to cheer on their favorite drivers. And their not-so-favorite drivers, too. And as always, our HGF Bets crew was fired up to make their picks.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
But let's take a look at how those predictions played out. Augie took a look at the reigning Daytona 500 champ and thought, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, I'd choose another outright race winner in the number 24 car, William Byron.
Coming off of 2 straight wins in the 500, Byron had a shot at being the first driver ever to make it 3 in a row.
Look, he's going to be the first person to make history.
But unfortunately for Augie, the 24 car had a quiet race, crossing the finish line in 12th place with 0 laps led. Scott, on the other hand, had his sights set on none other than
Ross Chastain,
hoping he would finish top 3. The Melon Man raced a promising drive, trading the number 1 spot throughout the 500 miles and leading a total of 12 laps. But to Scott's disappointment, he finished far from the top 3 as the 20th driver to take the checkered flag, meaning that the desk was now 0 for 2. But luckily, Ben decided to put his money on an absolute veteran.
for my pick, like I said, Battle of Busch, I got Kyle Busch to finish top 3.
Another driver hungry for his first Daytona 500 win, Kyle Busch rocketed his car to pole position in qualifying, starting the big race in first. The number 8 car was clearly on a mission, racing at the front of the pack and leading 19 laps on the night. But even after finishing the second stage in 4th, Busch could only manage a 15th place finish in the end. So who should the boys have placed their bets on? How about the man who led only 1 lap the entire race? That's right, Tyler Reddick's number 45 car started the final lap in 4th place and steered past the chaos to cross the finish line in first. Reddick's heroic last lap pass was followed up with some well-deserved burnouts as the 2311 racing team celebrated their first win in the Great American Race. Take a bow, Tyler Reddick. You are now a Daytona 500 champion.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Oh shit. Sorry guys.
And we're back. Thank you guys for being here. It's so great to see you.
We are back once again with another game. I love playing games. We're playing Overrated, Underrated today. And honestly, I've heard there are some things that are going to make me mad in this one. So,
Low key.
we are here with Kathleen Moore and Francisco Verra once again.
Hello.
Hi.
Lovely
How are you
to
doing?
lovely to see you guys today.
These are
It's so lovely to see you too, Kathleen.
Yes.
these are some sports athletes.
Yes, you are.
Geniuses.
You all look lovely today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kathleen.
Sorry,
Yes.
we're kind of all over the place.
It was a rough commercial break, guys. Don't even worry.
But we're going to be rating or deciding if these athletes are underrated or overrated. I think we're going to get into some hot topics. some hot
Yes.
choices. I'm excited to hear what you guys say.
I have a feeling I'm going to be rage baited.
Hopefully. I like when Kathleen gets rage baited. She's
I might also
silly.
be rage
so
baited.
let's hit it with the first. Let's hit it with the first gal.
The first athlete.
Wait, crazy.
Is there a correctly rated answer? Can I say that?
Correctly rated. I mean, I feel like we could, but I feel like that's also a cop out a little
I
bit.
would agree.
Because I also do think she's awesome. Like
Yes.
she's changed the sport
Big
completely.
Caitlin Clark
Got
fan.
people to watch the sport. I think that is important. What do you guys think? Because Francisco's
He's having a reaction.
you had a reaction.
Me?
This is a reaction. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you're okay.
I am okay. I like Caitlin Clark. It was more of like I don't want to say she's overrated because she's not, but she's also not underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's like,
she
I don't
really
really know what to
is.
say.
She really is.
Okay, I think that's a
properly
fair.
rated.
I feel like that. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna correctly rate this first
Yeah.
one. Get over it.
Yeah,
off of us.
production.
Hit it with our next.
Oof.
No. Okay. Go Birds.
Kathleen, you want to take this over? She looks now in distress.
Guys, Jalen, everyone's going to say overrated,
I agree.
but he's just had such a hard time. You don't understand. He's had a different play caller
I was like, that's
the
my
past
friend.
8 years. 8 years he's had a different play caller. How can you be at your best? Francisco,
Take it away.
you upset me.
You're gonna say
I'm gonna say overrated. Yeah, he's a tush push merchant.
They don't even run the tush push that much. Like, it's not, it
you
didn't even
what that
happen
meant.
that much this season. See, it's really not hard to, and Matt, stop showing me on your phone, overrated. I'm sick of this. Austin Suarez, I know this was your doing, and we have beef.
Yeah, the studio.
Underrated.
The studio is saying overrated.
Underrated.
So sorry, Kathleen, we're gonna have to go against you.
I fear it's overrated.
crazy.
I fear it's gonna be
Whatever,
overrated.
Francisco.
Overrated.
Run the next one.
Wow. All right, so
Shaylin McClellan, when I catch you, bro.
when I catch you. This one's super interesting. I mean, he did just technically win gold for Olympics,
Oh,
but
Mia's giving a stare down.
I think he's overrated.
Okay.
His brother, it's different.
Good.
It's different.
That's what I thought.
Francisco, you disagree because he did win gold for USA? Is
Yeah.
that why?
Yeah.
So
Man,
you think he's correctly rated?
you know who else
You better
won
not
gold?
say
Honestly,
underrated.
You know who else won gold for USA? Like 30 other people. All right, it's not crazy.
Oh.
Okay, it's not crazy.
All right,
This man,
Kathleen, do you have any?
See, so Kathleen doesn't watch hockey,
Oh, okay.
but I do enjoy Team USA. But I also don't watch hockey, so I'm just gonna stick with Francisco.
There's
beautiful.
better Hughes brothers. Than
Is
there
there?
are two better Hughes brothers.
there are.
There's
so,
2 other ones.
Yes.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Me when I hit the emo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 3 of them.
Wish we had a close up on that.
All right.
Yeah.
Run our next one.
next.
Ooh.
Drake May. Francisco had a
Drake
reaction
May.
I'm gonna say overrated.
I will also
See.
go with overrated. I think his wife is cooler
Shay. These
True.
graphics are awesome.
I love that.
because Bake Miss.
First of all, yeah, these graphics
Yeah,
are nice.
Shay
Shout out
with
Ann Michael
these
May.
graphics. This photo of him is great.
Drake.
And
Drake
Michael
May.
May.
His wife is better. You said.
Yeah,
Who's
Anna May.
That's all. That's
She's
awesome.
cool.
And
She's
she's
really
on
cool.
TikTok and she had a whole series where she baked different treats every day.
Wait.
Aw,
Love
It was
that.
beautiful.
I love that.
Okay, valid. All right. Let's hit it with the next.
We'll go overrated. Let's run the next one. Oh, not Mike Hang. I'm sorry.
Kathleen has nothing to say. Francisco.
If I can hammer the extremely overrated button,
Wow.
I would.
I'm gonna base it
With
off of.
every
How many
sing-
other Oilers
with like
do you
every
know?
single finger.
Literally.
So I'm gonna base for the ones that I don't know.
Name another Oiler.
Leon Draisaitl.
All right, yeah, you're right.
So the ones that I don't know, I'm gonna base it off of the photo.
Okay.
Not a great photo, bro. So I'm gonna go overrated.
You're going after Shay's work right now.
No, I'm sorry. It's just like I have no other thing to measure.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
He's a little chopped. It's fine.
That's fine. He's fine. He's not all that.
There we
He's
go.
Sorry, but
overrated.
Mia says king.
He's
Fine.
overrated.
Whatever.
Next.
I have a lot to say.
picture.
I have a lot to say about this photo.
Hey, this picture came straight off Pinterest.
Why is he
What TikTok edit is this
No,
from?
genuinely.
I just why?
Okay, low key, I would say correctly rated for Quinn Hughes.
I agree.
I would
Yeah.
just say, why does he
Under.
look like
I feel
that?
like he's the underrated brother.
He's the one that's possessed by ghosts.
I feel like he's the underrated.
I mean, you can definitely tell in that photo.
He's
Yeah.
the underrated
We'll explain
brother,
later.
though.
This,
Like, I feel like Jack gets
No,
all of the
Luke is
hype
the
and-
underrated brother.
Oh, but like, he's like the Kevin Jonas.
All right, not too much on my guy Kevin Jonas.
Kevin Jonas.
First of all,
Yeah, not
I
Luke
is
would
like the
say
Kevin
correctly
Jonas.
rated. I would say Jack is over, Quinn is correctly, and Luke is under.
So Jack is okay.
many of these
I was gonna
guys
put it to
there
the
are.
Jonas Brothers, but
So
I was gonna name.
like Jack is Nick.
Okay.
Who are
Okay.
these parents, bro? How did they churn out 3 NHL players?
His mom runs the USA women's hockey team they won gold.
I learn
definitely
something
helps.
new every day.
Yeah.
Wait, we have to hit it with Messi though. Sorry, we could talk about Hughes brothers all day.
I'm gonna smash the under on this just to upset Sean Vaz.
Wait,
You know what? I'm gonna join that.
are you serious?
Yeah.
Sean doesn't
Yep.
like.
Sean, this is for you, friend.
T.
Joe Geiger giving
Why
you
do
the
we?
thumbs up.
Why do we have to pick one? Why can't we just appreciate both athletes?
Can't we all be friends?
Just happens.
Okay, I mean I agree with you guys.
Just happens.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Are we
I
dancing?
agree. I don't know much
Yeah.
about soccer to
Sorry.
disagree. So.
He was missing.
All right, run the next one.
Ooh,
yeah, run the next one. That was
This is gonna be.
sorry, we kind of stuck.
Having a great time right
Yes.
Oh my god.
Since we were talking about Messi, I mean this is completely
Oh, that's-
underrated to me.
now. Kathleen, based on the picture.
Can
Can I get a cam 3 shot real quick? What are we doing? Why are you taking that photo? Why are we doing it? It's like the LeBron photo where he's like,
It's like the
Yeah.
Tom Brady photo where it's like, is this what you guys do on Sundays?
yeah, really bad, really bad
We
stuff.
have fun out here on GGG.
We're having a
We have
great
fun.
time.
So what's your consensus? You're
I'm
saying
gonna
overrated?
hit the over on that because that photo
Overrated.
is really bad.
Overrated.
Francisco is yours because of the photo.
That photo is
it's
really
just 'cause
bad.
he's overrated.
Okay.
He's really, yeah.
Okay,
There you go.
that's
Yeah.
good. Run it,
I love
Cody.
this man.
T.
I love this man.
Francisco is probably the only one that can
Yeah, so
talk
Francisco
crazy
has a
on this one.
personal
So what?
attachment.
I
yeah,
love this man.
Whatever you feel.
We'll agree with you.
I'm gonna say properly rated.
Okay.
Really?
Yes.
He gets all the love.
I mean, he's the face of the company right now, and I was very lucky to meet him and take a picture with him. It was very nice.
Aw.
Okay,
nice.
I like
As
that.
long as he was nice, but his photo is
Correct.
really bad.
Correctly rated.
His
That was a cute pic.
That was a good photo.
He was hitting that.
I know.
Well, if I
Really
was ripped
bad.
like that, I'd
Strong
probably hit
men.
that too. Look.
I would not hit that.
All right.
No,
Photo.
I like that.
To the next
Next.
one.
I like it. Hey.
Jumble. But
Yes.
Shout out John Frond.
oh my gosh, Francisco. Oh my god.
What do
Oh
we
my
say?
They used to have basketball team. Is
Actually, don't know.
Kind of low key.
Underrated?
yeah,
Underrated?
I feel like I'm gonna get
Underrated,
Underrated,
yeah.
low key.
Yeah.
Underrated, kind of low key. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
John
we'll go
Bull's
underrated.
awesome, and he was in that photo. So
Period.
Love some John Bull.
He's pretty sick.
yeah,
All right.
really troubling to see him like when you're on like the same level as him. Like when you're standing next to him, it's really
scary.
unsettling.
He's really tall.
really unsettling.
I bet. Do we have time for one more? Let's hit it.
Oh.
No.
Lakers. This photo's awesome.
Ah.
Also,
If you
They're-
guys,
they're
I
buddies.
don't know if you guys
They are.
have seen that TikTok account of the guy who does the Luka Doncic impression. He goes Luka.
Luca.
Yeah. Well,
hit
that's
this
when
till the
he's
end.
pretending to be Nicola. He goes Luka.
That's pretty
I don't
funny.
want to do this.
See, we have the
Luka."
Lakers right here in
We
the
look like
studio.
We have the Lakers in
Hitting the
studio
emo.
right
Are we
now.
eating this up?
I'm gonna say overrated. What do you
Yeah,
guys
look,
say?
he's same.
I would have to agree. LeBron's a little old at this point. So,
Yeah.
Trash talking LeBron, low key crazy. Though.
yeah, Andrew Montana, you're not going to watch this, but that was for you, friend.
Hopefully he does.
Shout out Andrew Montana.
Oh, and one
quick.
more.
We
We need to talk
not too
some,
much.
put
This
some
is-
women in
this is
here.
properly rated.
Properly rated.
Properly rated.
Properly rated, that's
Honestly,
my
she
goat.
probably could never get the amount of praise that she needs to
I
get.
tend to agree.
Personally, I believe that, and there's a couple women in the gymnastics that
Shout out Suni Lee.
Yes,
Nice
shout
yes.
out, little shout out. Yeah, you can wrap us up.
Ah, well, that was so much fun, guys. Did you guys have fun?
I
love playing
did.
games.
I had so much fun. I heard they threw 2020 Tampa Bay Lightning in there.
They also had the Philadelphia Eagles in there as a whole, and I know that was Austin Suarez.
No, Austin Suarez. Me and Joe Geiger and Austin Suarez were beefing on this couch not like 10 minutes ago. But unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this episode today. Catch us back next week. Stay tuned with all these sports, women's basketball, Paralympic hockey. We will be back.